So I've been seeing so many responses of the iPhone 16 Pro because it's been about, several months since this iPhone has came out. And I've seen the sales numbers of these iPhones or the estimates of these sales numbers. I've seen a lot of different things of what people have said about this iPhone. And I do think if Apple doesn't figure out a way to kind of start fixing these particular issues that a lot of people are having, this is probably going to be the start of the demise for Apple. And I do think in a lot of ways, the iPhone 16 Pro was somewhat ruined, has somewhat ruined the iPhone for the most part, and Apple ruined this iPhone in a really weird way. Number one, the design of this iPhone is relatively unchanged from the previous iPhone. Yes, it has a bigger display, but the camera button, the things like that, these are very small improvements that not everyone can see on an everyday basis. And it's one thing, if Apple doesn't want to change the design, because not every phone manufacturer changes their design over and over again, it's fine if they don't want to do that. But it's another really big thing if they really try to stress around this new feature that this iPhone is getting and they completely fumbled it. You take a look at Apple Intelligence. Even though it came out before the 16 Pro, the 16 Pro was supposed to be that iPhone that got a lot of improvements and a lot of cool things going on for that particular phone. But guess what? Apple didn't really give us that type of capability. They overpromised and they underdelivered, which is a massive problem when you're going to go through and get these types of devices. So that right there in and of itself was another really big problem that we're kind of getting here inside of this device as well. So for me personally, I think that was a very weird thing going on for this type of device. I wish Apple never did that, and I wish they kept this phone going on without overpromising in those particular situations. On top of that, for the most part, that camera button is such a small improvement. If Apple's going to go through and give us this really cool feature, they marketed it kind of interestingly, but also the device itself wasn't really that great anyway. So that in and of itself was another small problem that they kind of threw in here too, because it's an amazing iPhone, don't get me wrong, but if they're about to throw in all of these types of random features here and there, then I hope they could give us a little bit of a better experience when it came down to it from that side as well, which is another kind of interesting problem. So I do think, in my personal opinion, Apple should have done a better job with this. I wish they never overpromised on those particular features like they did before, and I wish they kept that particular device going the same way that they did before, right? Giving us really good features and, those types of things. People are going to buy these iPhones anyways, but I feel like Apple could have done a better job when it came down to it in the first place. So from that side, that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.